Okay, we're here in the ruins of an old village that is now have been restored on the other side of this river, and this is the capital of the Balkarians, the Balkarian people, which this region has its name, Upper Balkaria, and this is called the Balkarian Republic, or the Republic of Balkaria, which is under the Russian Federation. But something happened during the reign of the Bolsheviks. These folks did not want to come under the communist rule, and they were greatly persecuted. They fought against the communists, they fought against the Bolsheviks, and many of them were killed. In this old village here, as you can see, this old village, there was a massacre in the 1940s, in the late 1940s, by Stalin. It's the reason why I don't see any statues of Stalin throughout Russia. There's no statues of Stalin. Now, the Russians don't want to forget their history, like Americans like to forget their history about the things that were done during the Indian Wars. Okay, so don't be saying nothing now if you're an American. But the Russians, at least they remember, and the tour guide, he's an ethnic Balkarian, and he was telling us about the history of their people. Let's go look at some here that were ravaged and destroyed. This was just back in the 1940s when they did this. Stalin did this, destroyed these homes, grabbed the people out of there and killed them all. I mean, it was pretty intense. And then a lot of them he deported to Kazakhstan, which was part of the Soviet Union at the time. And pretty sad. These people have been here for 2,000 years, and they did not want to they didn't want to leave their mountain home. They wanted to stay here and not become part of the Soviets. So, yeah, it's a pretty sad story. Stalin is not a good guy. Wasn't a good guy at all. A pretty wicked guy. So this is where family lived at one time. Pretty sad. There's their old window here. Very simple people, and pretty sad history. Now they of course they've come back to their homeland. They've come back together again under the Russian Federation. Hopefully there's been some repentance and there has been, of course, because they've become a republic again. So it's amazing. And I don't have the whole history. I'm sure you can go on YouTube and find out more about Balkaria, the Balkarian people, and then there's other people groups as well that were persecuted. Now this is the modern part of the city, of course. It's still a little village. Beautiful area, but it's sad, the history. It's really sad. And folks, this is what human nature can do. This is what sinful human nature, every one of us outside of Jesus Christ, have the capability to do what Stalin did. Don't you feel more self-righteous than anyone else just because you're an American or because you're a Christian. No, every one of us outside of Christ, if we fall away from the faith, we all have the capability within us to do exactly what Stalin did, the massacre and the rage against this people group that would not submit to his cult. So, pretty sad. Here I am, and some of you thinking, and you're in Russia and you're talking like that? Yes, they understand their history. They understand now their terrible, the terrible things that they did to some of the people here, and they've given the people back their land. As a matter of fact, they have a republic now, which is not the same thing as a region. It's a republic. So they have autonomous rule here, and it's not. Here's another thing, Americans. It's not an Indian reservation, okay? It's not. It's their own people and their own land. So I'm just saying, there's a lot of things that the United States government should do for the Native Americans. Give them back their land. Let them be autonomous. I'm not talking about an Indian reservation where they get a lot of booze and handouts from the government as long as they stay on that reservation. No, give them back their lands. Give it back to them like the Russians, the Russian government did to these Balkarians. Okay? Pretty sad. Beautiful place, beautiful place. Look, Wow. Incredible, man. Beautiful place. Beautiful river.